Welcome back, broskies. We were working on this project for the last day. What happened was I put this old pump on and we were gonna use it. Then I needed to adjust it and move things around, and I tried to pry the thing off and I broke it. I said, let's just get something updated because it's from 63. So let's get something from the 80s. So I went over to the 460 big block that we pulled out of the camper and I pulled that one off. That's from 87, I think. And I rigged that one up. Look at it. She's a beauty. I got it all hooked up. I got it all set up. And then I ran into a small snag. It didn't have the same exact fitting on the end. So I had to use the old line off the 87, you know? So this one doesn't fit. See the difference? I figured let me put this back in the back and let me figure out how to rig it to that. Take a look. I'm thinking I should cut this right here and reflare it and then just move this to here. But let me see if this works first. Maybe I don't have to. I'm gonna have to rig everything. It's gonna be ugly, man. It's gonna be ugly if I don't cut this thing. So let's make it ugly. Let's see what happens. Yeah, that screws right on there. Wow, that is nice, man. Maybe it's a good thing. Maybe it's a good thing that the metal's here. I'm gonna have to crank it once I get it on there. I'll have to crank all these tight. It does give me more room. You know, I needed more room. It needed to be longer anyways. So sometimes these things are just a blessing in disguise, man. I'll tell you what, I'm pretty lucky. I popped the light in there and then I put the radiator in to see if it was gonna work. This radiator is going to work, fellas. I do believe that I'm gonna have to put an electric fan on it as well as this hardcore fan right here. This thing is bad. Look at it. 4 blades. I don't think that'll keep that little thing cool. But if I pop an electric one on the front and I keep that on that side and I make them, you know, the one on the front push and this one suck, I think I can keep it pretty cool. Happy New Year's. I hope everybody's safe. I hope everybody's warm. It's cold out, man. We had to do some firewood again tonight, man. My wife's like, where you guys going? You going to the shop? I said, yeah. She said, you better do firewood first. I go, I'll do it after. She goes, you won't do it after. Do it now. Let me show you guys how ugly this is gonna look. Maybe I could tuck it down a little bit and bag tie it like that, you know? I could probably bag tie it like that. This one has to go on here, and then maybe just bag tie it down low. That ain't too bad. So I gave it a little extra, so now it's not on the pipe. It's down low. Works out. Let's get it done. Half the people say you don't have to fill them up. Half the people say you have to fill them up. I said, I'm gonna fill it up anyway. So I filled it up. I oiled it up. I turned it and got it on quick before it leaked out, and nothing leaked out. And I put it on, and I never cranked the motor over really. Well, I guess I did turn it over by hand though, just to get top dead center. And when I took it back off, it was empty. So when you go like this and put it on, everything drains out of it into the motor anyways. So does it really matter whether you fill these up or not? Probably not. Ooh, yeah, see? When you put these on, it pushes everything closer to the pipes. So I wonder if I could make it go under this, you know? Because really, I don't want these up high by the pipe. I definitely don't want them by the pipe. Before, they were on top of this. The way they had it was on top of this as well. But we're gonna put it below. Here's a 1/2 inch, here's a 5/8, here's an 11/16. All right, starting to warm up. I don't know, man. Maybe I could pull this hood off. Yeah, it's not that bad now. Nothing is tight. So should I take it back out just to tighten it? Maybe, now that I know that it works, you know. Come on, Billy Goat. Okay. All right, so after I get that off the floor, I'll tighten the last one. So I think that's good right there. I might want to tighten that up a little bit by hand. Really, these oil filters, they're only supposed to be hand tight. So you give them a snug, man. That's all. Good. Done. You don't have to over tighten them because they tighten up on their own. I love when it's coming together like this. It gets very exciting to me. Maybe it was only 4 years ago, but I had nothing to do, man. I came down here, no one was around. It was just me. My wife was down hanging out with Devin for a while down Carolinas. So I was like, hey, what am I gonna do? Go home and sit there and watch TV? Forget about it. Get off the couch. Get out in the garage. Have some fun, man. So that's exactly what I did. Overall, I think we got it. Let me see if I have a little... I'm thinking we're in pretty good shape. I do want to zip tie real quick. I want to see how I'm going to hold that out of the way, and then I'm going home, man. I'm going to eat dinner. Wash my hands and eat dinner. What do you think? Attach it to the sway bar? I could go around the sway bar in there, and then just that'll hold it down some. Or let's see. I would have preferred to just pull it down here like that. Maybe I could do that. Yeah, what's this? Is this, I think I could do this. Let's see. That's all. That's all I wanted. Perfect. Done. Didn't even have to use the sway bar.